But I'm sorry. Now it's going.
Hi, Georgia. This is Grandpa, and I'm going to read you Skippy John Jones in the Doghouse. It's kind of funny, a cat in a doghouse. Skippy John Jones in the Doghouse. Between the hours of 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., Skippy John Jones created his finest piece of artwork ever. It went up and down and all around the newly painted hall, and this rubbed his mama's fur the wrong way. "Drop that crayon right now, Mr. Doodlepaws," commanded Mom Junebug Jones. "You're not the boss of me," said Skippy John Jones. "In your dreams, Mr. Beans," said Mama. "I cannot believe that in 2 quiet hours you covered the walls with those cockeyed chihuahuas," she scolded. "You are not a chihuahua. You are a naughty Siamese cat, and you need a time out to think about it." But the kitty boy did not budge. But Junebug could be very persuasive. "If you think more like a cat," she said, "Mama will catch you a mouse, big and fat. I'll dip it in butter and roll it in cheese, and all you must do is think Siamese. And stay out of your closet, or you'll really be in the doghouse," she added, putting him into his room. In fact, Skippy John Jones was thinking before Mama Junebug Jones even left. He was thinking of bouncing doghouse, repeated Skippy John Jones, beginning to bounce. First he bounced high, and then he bounced low, pointing his rear to the chair down below. "Everyone knows that my big ears to my toes. I'm not a Siamese cat. I'm Skippy John Jones, a Chihuahua to my bones. And that's what I think about that." But he missed the chair and went careening into a pile of stuffed animals. "Holy jalapenos!" explained Skippy John Jones, pulling a bird from his ear. "That little bird says there is a bobolito in the doghouse." Quicker than you can say, "Skippy John Jones, Skippy John Jones, Skippy John Jones," the kitty boy climbed into his mask and cape. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he began to sing. "Oh, my name is Skippy-O Frisquito. I heard from a little birdie-to that the doggies have fled from the gobbling head who goes by the name Bobolito." Down the hall, Mom and the girls squeezed together on the couch for a little TV. "Can Skippy John watch Quiz Kitties with us?" said Jilly Boo. "Not right now, Pigeon Puff," answered Mama. "Skipperdoodle still has some serious Siamese thinking to do." But Skippy John Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was thinking Chihuahua. Quiet as a cotton ball, Skippito rolled into his closet. He blew past a boulder, chugged up a hill, and arrived alongside a shack perched between 2 bones, shy of the end of the world. "Where the heckito am I?" wondered Skippy aloud. The place bloomed with sniffling noses. "Who wants to know?" growled a voice from inside. "It is I, El Skippito Frisquito, the great sword fighter, the great bumblebeetle eater, the great fly defeater, the great spider biter, the greatest poco porito of all, said Skippyjo. Suddenly a rope cut the air with a snappy-o and wrapped around his paws. Whoa, said Skippyjo as he flew under the curtain and into the shack. The house was chock full of chihuahuas. They were cavorting in the cupboards and splashing in the sink. They were chilling in the ice cube trays and melting into drinks. And sitting right in the middle of the mayhem were his old amigos, Los Chimichencos. Hola, Skippyjo, Don Diego. The biggest of the small ones grinned. We have been waiting for you, dude. Si, Skippyjo, said Poquito Tito. Yesterday morning we left the house to buy some beans, and at night when we returned, a babalito was in our la casa parito. Not in the little doghouse, exclaimed Skippyjo. Uh-huh, said Poquito Tito. He is a fantisca and so dramatica, and he bobbles and nods in our attica. He must be a pain in the sciatica, says Skippyjo. He's a yes man, said Don Diego, and then all of the doggies nodded. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. A jumbolito pain, agreed Polka-Dot-Ito, and you are just what the doctor ordered. This made the Puchitos feel so good that they all began to sing and dance. Stop it! You are killing me, dudes, said Skippyjo as they sang. Enough of the monkey business, said Poquito Tito, and he pulled Skippyjo outside and over to a great tortilla. Lie down and close your eyes, ordered Poquito Tito. Pourquoi? asked Skippyjo nervously. Because, dude, said Poquito Tito, at 5 o'clock, Abuelo Crispito will spill the frijoles. Not the beans again, said Skippyjo. At Chico Bell's, the Chihuahua as old as Montezuma, thanks, popped out of the holy boulder, and Pitui brought forth 3 beans. It's a 3-beaner, declared Paritos. Then they rolled Skippyjo into a 3-bean burrito. Now we are sure to have good luck. Then the burrito was packed onto the skateboard with the rest of the Puchitos, and together they rolled over the cliff and into the valley of the dogs, singing as they went. Yes, Sarita Sillo, it's the return of our boy El Skippyjo. A bird in his ear said he needed to be here. It's kaboom to the big Pablito. Los Chicachenchos, and the burrito flew into the town of Pato Gasto, faster than a flea on a flying fur ball. To the right of the square stood La Casa Porito. Mira, Skippyjo, howled Don Diego. The nodding Babalito is up in the attic. But Skippyjo was too scared to look. The Poritos did not give a hootito about Skippyjo's jitters. They just wanted the Babalito out, and he was the dog for the job. With one big flourish, the Poritos unrolled the tortilla and tossed the kitty boy and the beans up, up, up into the air until he landed on the roof of the doghouse. Go get him, Skippyjo, cried the Puchitos. Oh, Mamalita, cried Skippyjo, catching a glimpse of the hulking shadow of the Bobolito. Oingity boingity bouncity pouncity, Skippyjo flashed his naughty monkey eyes and lunged straight for the head of the Bobolito. Yee-haw, hoo-to, ito, hollered Skippyjo as he took the ride of his life, and in no time flat the kitty boy brought that Bobolito right down to size. Faster than you could say chili-chewing chihuahuas, he grabbed the itty-bitty Bobolito and stuffed him into his pants. Lickety-splickety-rickety-tickety. Skippyjo rode the rail all the way down the front door. And he bounced into the good night air, landing right in the middle of the fluffy white tortilla. Los Chimichangos rolled Skippyjo up snug as a bug and began to chant, Muchas gracias, Skippy Dippy Dango, bye Bobolito, Boogie Woogie Tango, Muchos Puchos, Lickety Stickety Mango, Gonzo Bozo, Chimmy Chimmy Changa. And they carried the perrito all the way back to his room. With quiz kitties over, Mama Junebug directed her ears towards Skippyjon's very quiet room. Mused Mama. I wonder what he's up to. She told the girls to go and take a peek. He's all wrapped up in his old white blankie, said Jezebel, and he's talking to my itty-bitty kitty bobblehead, said Jujubee. Maybe he's thinking Siamese, added Jillyboo. Really? asked Mama. Oh, he's such a little crumb cake. But Skippyjon Jones was not thinking Siamese. He was still thinking Chihuahua. Do you like mice and beans? Skippyjon asked the bobblehead. Then he touched the itty-bitty kitty's nose with the tip of his blanket, and the bobblehead just nodded. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Me too, said Skippyjon Jones. Good night. Sweet dreams.